MCQ on three-dimensional transformation. So let us go one by one. So now our first MCQ is, let us see this one, and this depends upon the rotation. So what is given? The transformation matrix for rotation about x-axis through angle 45 degree is. तो सबसे पहले आपको रोटेशन मैट्रिक्स मालूम होना चाहिए. दैट इज द रोटेशन मैट्रिक्स that which gives the rotation about x-axis. So what is that? So you can see that is nothing but, so while rotating the object about x-axis, you know the x coordinate will remain as it is. Suppose this is the x, this is the y, and this is z, and if you are rotating the object about x-axis, in that case the x coordinate will remain as it is. So the corresponding matrix will be what? 1 0 0, again 0, cos theta, sin theta, minus sin theta, 0, and the last row will be 0001, and the last column will be also 0001. Why? Because we are using the homogeneous coordinate system here. Now here what is a theta? Theta is equal to 45 degree. So what will be the cos 45 degree? Now cos 45 degree will be what? 1 by root 2. तो हमारा ये cos theta 1 by root 2 आएगा. Again sin 45 degree, that is again 1 by root 2. So this will be also 1 by root 2, and this is also 1 by root 2. So which option will be the correct? So if you compare all these things, so in this case our option A will be the correct option. Now let's move towards the next MCQ. The three-dimensional translation matrix is. So this is a very simple question. So as already you are aware about that, the while write the translation matrix, first you have to consider 3 by 3 identity matrix, okay, and at the bottom you have to write the LMN. So what are the LMN? The L is nothing but a translation in x direction, M is nothing but translation in y direction, and N is nothing but a translation in z direction. Okay, so you can also say the translation by L unit in x coordinate, translation by M unit in y coordinate, and translation by N unit in z coordinate. So which option will be the correct option? So if we compare this, again option A will be the correct option. Now the next one, the matrix. So given matrix is, you can see if you compare this, this is nothing but this is same as the translation matrix. And here what is the value of L? L is nothing but a -5. तो हमने जो पहले ट्रांसलेशन मैट्रिक्स देखा, अगर आप उससे कंपेयर करोगे, सो व्हाट इज दैट मैट्रिक्स? 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 L M N and 0001. So if we compare with this, the value of L will be here -5, and L is nothing but a translation in x direction. L की वैल्यू क्या मिले हमें? -5. So there is a translation in x direction by -5 units. So in this way option C will be the correct option. Now let us see the next one. The three-dimensional transformation matrix for scaling in XYZ coordinates by factor 5 to 8 respectively. तो यहाँ पे scaling है हमारे XYZ coordinates में, and we know what is a scaling matrix. The scaling matrix is what? A 0 0 0 B 0 0 0 C. Okay, and since we are using the homogeneous coordinates, so 0001 and 0001. तो यहाँ पे जो भी diagonal elements से ABC, that will give the scaling effect. Okay, and now here A is nothing but a scaling in x coordinate. Again this B will give the scaling in y coordinate by factor B, and C will give the scaling in z coordinate by factor C. Now here what are the values of ABC? A is nothing but 5, B is 2, and C is 8. So what will the diagonal entries? 5, B is 2, and C is 8. So which option will be the correct? You can see the option D will be the correct option. Again let us move towards the next one, the transformation matrix for sharing in y coordinate. So we have to see the sharing matrix, and already you are aware about the what is the sharing. So 1 A B, again here C D E F. Okay, so this is a 3 by 3 matrix, and the remaining entries will be 0001 0001. So here this A and B will give the sharing in X coordinate. Okay, then this C and D will give the sharing in Y coordinate, and this the third row, that is E and F, will give the sharing in Z coordinate. तो हमारे पास सिर्फ दो ही शेयरिंग है. व्हाट इज दैट? शेयरिंग इन वाई कोऑर्डिनेट एंड शेयरिंग इन जेड कोऑर्डिनेट. तो उस टाइम ए और बी की वैल्यू क्या रहेगी? 0, सिंस देयर इज अ नो शेयरिंग इन एक्स कोऑर्डिनेट. सो नाउ देयर इज अ शेयरिंग इन वाई कोऑर्डिनेट प्रोपोर्शनल टू एक्स and z by factor 2 minus 9 proportional to x by factor 2 means what? The value of c is 2. Okay, so this is 2, and what is a d? D is a minus 9. Again they have given that the sharing in z coordinate proportional to x and y by factors 1 and 2. Okay, so the value of e and f will be 1 and 2. So you can see which option will be the correct. So option, I think option D will be the correct option. Yes, that is exactly matching. Now let us move towards the next. Which of the following is a matrix for rotation about x-axis through angle minus 90 degree in 3-dimensional space? Again you should know that what is a matrix for the rotation about x-axis, जो कि हमने ऑलरेडी स्टार्टिंग में देखा है. दैट इज नथिंग बट 1 0 0 अगेन 0 cos थीटा. तो ये आपको मालूम होना चाहिए. दिस मैट्रिक्स गिव्स द रोटेशन इन एंटी क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन. ओके, सो दिस इज व्हाट आवर रोटेशन मैट्रिक्स फॉर द रोटेशन अबाउट एक्स एक्सिस. नाउ सिंस द वैल्यू ऑफ थीटा इज गिवन एंड दैट इज a minus 90 degree. तो cos ऑफ माइनस 90 की डिग्री की क्या वैल्यू है? वी नो द cos माइनस 90 इज 0. ओके, सो दिस विल बी द 0. अगेन cos माइनस 90 तो हो गया. नाउ sin माइनस 90. सो sin माइनस 90 इज सेम एज माइनस sin 90, and sin 90 is nothing but 1. Okay, so this is a minus 1. So value of this sin theta will be minus 1, और यहाँ पे माइनस माइनस प्लस हो जाएगा. So this will become plus 1. So you can see the which option will be the correct. You can see option C will be the correct. Okay, now let us see the next one. A point P equal to 6 7 minus 2 1 is reflected through xz plane, then the resulting point is given by. तो सबसे पहले हमारे पास एक ऑब्जेक्ट है. ओके, एंड देन वी हैव टू अप्लाई द ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑन दैट ऑब्जेक्ट. सो दैट इज अ टी. एंड व्हाट इज द ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन हियर? द पॉइंट इज 6 7 minus 2 1, नो डाउट. ओके, बट व्हाट इज द ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन? द ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन इज रिफ्लेक्शन थ्रू एक्स-जेड प्लेन. तो अगर हमारे पास ऐसे एक्स वाई जेड एक्सिस है, सो वी हैव एक्स, अगेन वी हैव वाई, एंड वी हैव जेड. सो वी हैव एक्स जेड. Okay, so at this point I will consider here z for our simplicity. Okay, and this is a xz plane. अगर हमारे पास ऐसा कुछ पॉइंट है एक्स वाई जेड, अगर उसका रिफ्लेक्शन लेते हैं हम एक्स जेड के क्रॉस, सो तो यहाँ पे y कोऑर्डिनेट क्या हो जाएगा? नेगेटिव. सो x माइनस वाई जेड. सो दिस कैन बी ऑब्टेन्ड बाय, सो दिस कैन बी ऑब्टेन्ड बाय 1 0 0. यहाँ पे y का कोऑर्डिनेट, y की साइन चेंज हो रहा है. सो वी आर टेकिंग द माइनस 1 इन द सेकेंड रो, देन 0 0 1. एंड सिंस वी आर यूजिंग द होमोजेनियस कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम, सो द लास्ट रो and the last column will be 0 0 1. Okay, and just do this multiplication. So this will give the result 6, again minus 7, then minus 2 and 1. तो आप देख रहे हो यहाँ पे सिर्फ y कोऑर्डिनेट की साइन चेंज हो रहा है. Okay, so which option will be the correct? That is first one. Okay, option A is the correct option. Okay, now let's see the next one. The transformation matrix for reflection through xy plane. Again, if you don't know the matrix, you can just simply draw the diagram. Okay, so x y z and here we have x y plane. हमारे पास एक कोई भी एक पॉइंट ले लो x y z एंड आफ्टर द रिफ्लेक्शन विल गेट, अभी हमारा कौन सा कोऑर्डिनेट यहाँ पे चेंज हो जाएगा, z कोऑर्डिनेट. ओके, सो दैट इज माइनस z. सो व्हाट विल बी आवर मैट्रिक्स? सो 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0, अभी यहाँ पे z कोऑर्डिनेट चेंज हो रहा है तो -1. ओके, एंड व्हाट विल द third row, sorry, fourth row and fourth column, that will be 0 0 1. Okay, 0 0 1. So which option will be the correct option? So you can see option C will be the correct option. So I hope this is clear to you. Again, let us see the next one. The transformation matrix is given and we have to identify this matrix gives the रोटेशन बाय विच एंगल, तो कितने एंगल से रोटेट कर रहा है ये. नाउ यू कैन सी दिस इज सिंस देर इज 1 in the second row, so this is obviously the rotation about y axis, and you know this matrix represent the rotation about y axis in clockwise direction or anti-clockwise. This is a positive direction, so that is a anti-clockwise direction. So this is a rotation about y axis, so option B will be the correct option. Okay, then the next, which of the following is the combined matrix or concatenated matrix for translation in xyz direction by -2 units. Okay, triple time -2 and then uniform scaling by factor 0.5. तो हमें combined matrix find out करना है. So first of all, let us find out the matrix for translation in xyz direction by -2 units. So what will be that matrix? So already you are aware about the general translation matrix. So in the general translation matrix we have lmn, and here the values of lmn are what? -2 -2 -2. Okay, so -2 -2 -2, and the last will be the 0 0 1 into. Now we have this uniform scaling matrix for uniform scaling by 0.5 units. So what is the matrix for uniform scaling? We know the general formula, that is A00 0A0 00A and 001 001. Okay, now this is a uniform scaling by factor A. Now we have the value of A, that is a 0.5. So here you can write the 0.5. Okay, and after this we have to just do the multiplication. So just simply multiply these two matrices, so we will get 0.5 0 0 0, then 0 0.5 0 0 0 0 0.5 0. Now -2 into 0.5, that is a -1. Okay, then -1 -1 and 1. So which option will be the correct option? You can see the option B will be the correct option. Now let's move towards the next MCQ. For pure reflection in 3-dimensional transformation, the determinant of reflection matrix. So pure reflection. So if you don't know this the proper statement, so what you can do, you can just simply consider one example of pure reflection. तो क्या है, एक रिफ्लेक्शन मैट्रिक्स ले लो. सपोज रिफ्लेक्शन अबाउट XY प्लेन. ओके, सो we have XYZ axis. Okay, so this is a XYZ and we want to reflect the point across this XYZ plane. So we will get XY minus Z. यहाँ पे Z का कोऑर्डिनेट चेंज हो रहा है. So what will be corresponding matrix? 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 -1, क्योंकि यहाँ पे Z का कोऑर्डिनेट नेगेटिव हो रहा है. एंड द रिमेनिंग थिंग इज 0 0 1 0 0 1. Okay, so this matrix gives the rotation or reflection. This is a reflection across XY plane. Okay, so this is a pure reflection matrix. Now what we have to do, we have to find out its determinant. So obviously this is a diagonal matrix, and just to find out the determinant, what you have to do, you have to just multiply all the diagonal elements. So what will be its product? So therefore here determinant of t will be equal to, now find out the product, 1 into 1 into -1 into 1, so that will be equal to -1. Okay, so in this way you can eliminate other options, and the option C will be the correct. Again, the next one, the formation matrix for translation in XYZ direction by 2, 3, 5 units respectively, followed by sharing in X coordinate proportional to Z factor by 2 units. Now you can see what is the given thing here. So first of all, there is a translation in XYZ direction by 2, 3, 5 units. तो वो सबसे पहले आपको कैलकुलेट करना है. So let us find out that matrix. So since the values of element are 2, 3, 5, so this will be the required matrix. Again the next, let us find the sharing matrix for the sharing in X coordinate. Okay, so we know the sharing in X coordinate is given by 1AB. Okay, तो हमें यहाँ पे सिर्फ X coordinate में ही sharing चाहिए. Okay, so the remaining entries will be 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, then 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. So this is a standard formula. Now here what are the values of A and B? So A means what? In Y direction, and B means what? In Z direction. तो यहाँ पे Y direction में कुछ भी नहीं है. So there is a sharing in X coordinate proportional to Z factor by 2 units. So means value of B is 2. Okay, so here value of B is 2, and the sharing is not proportional to Y coordinate, okay, or Y factor. So therefore value of A will be 0. So just do this multiplication. So let us see what happens. So that will be equal to 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, again 2, 0, 1, 0, and at last what we'll get 2 plus 10, that will be 12. Okay, then next will be 3, next 5, and at last 1. So in this way option A will be the correct option. Again let us see the next one, the transformation matrix for reflection through Z is equal to -3 is. So what you have to do here, we have to find out the transformation matrix for a reflection. Okay, तो सबसे पहले आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? First of all you have to consider the coordinate axis. This is the X, this is a Y, and this is a Z. Okay, and this is the Z is equal to -3. So यहाँ पे नेगेटिव है तो हमें नीचे लेना पड़ेगा. Okay, so let us consider this at the bottom. So this is a Z is equal to -3. So first of all what you can do, you have to shift this to the Z is equal to 0 plane or XY plane. So for that what you have to do, you have to perform the translation in Z coordinate by 3 unit. यहाँ पे -3 तो -3 में कितना ऐड करोगे तो 0 आएगा, +3. Okay, so the corresponding matrix will be what? 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. There is no translation in X, no translation in Y, but there is a translation in Z coordinate by +3 unit. Okay, so this will be the corresponding matrix. Again after that what you have to do, you have to reflect across that Z is equal to 0 plane or XY plane. Okay, and what is the matrix for the reflection across XY plane? That is nothing but 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, -1, and remaining entries will be 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay, and then translate back that plane back to its original position. तो हम Z is equal to -3 को कहाँ पे लेके आए थे? Z is equal to 0 के ऊपर हमने मैच किया था. अगेन रिफ्लेक्ट करने के बाद फिर से उसको उसके जगह पे छोड़ दो. सो हाउ यू कैन डू that can be done by back translation. Okay, so since the initially we have translated by 3 unit, now translate back by its negative, that is a -3 unit. So 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, -3. Okay, and just multiply all these matrices and that will give the resultant matrix. Okay, so let us see what will be the multiplication. So first of all what I will do, I will multiply the first 2 matrices. Okay, so let us do the multiplication of these 2 and let us see what happens. So that will be equal to, now 1, 0, 0, then 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, -1, 0, at last 0, 0, then minus 3 1. Okay, and this third matrix as it is here, that is 1 triple 0, then 0 1 0 0, then 0 0 1 0, 0 0 minus 3 1. And after this, what we have to do, we have to multiply these two matrices, and that will be our final answer. So let us perform that multiplication here. So this is equal to 1 0 0 0, 0 1 0 0, then 0 0 minus 1 0, then 0 0. Now the next minus 3, that will be minus 6, and at last 1. So you can compare this in this way. The option B will be the correct option. Okay, so in this way we have to perform the instant multiplication of various matrices. Again, the next one is the transformation matrix for reflection through y is equal to 2.5 plane is. ओके, तो सबसे पहले आपको इसको ट्रांसलेट करना पड़ेगा सो दैट इट विल गेट मैप टू y is equal to 0 plane, then reflect across y is equal to 0 plane, and again translate back that to its original position. Okay, so first of all, let us see that, let us translate the let us do the translation in y coordinate by 2.5. so let us see what will happen. So 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. now there is a translation by minus 2.5 in y coordinate, क्योंकि हमें 2.5 में क्या ऐड करोगे तो y 0 मिलेगा, तो minus 2.5 ऐड करना पड़ेगा. ओके, and then 0 0 1. again then what we have to do, we have to reflect across y is equal to 0 plane. y is equal to 0 plane मतलब क्या, xz plane. so in that case the y coordinate will become negative. so I hope this everything is clear. so therefore we will get 1 0 0 0 minus 1 0 0 0 1, again 0 0 1 0 0 1, and at last the back translation. since here we are taking minus 2.5, now take its opposite sign, that is a plus 2.5. so we will have 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 0 2.5 0 and 0 0 1. okay, now do this multiplication. so this will give the result. तो इसको हम मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. 1 0 0 0 minus 1 0 0 0 0 1 0. now the next 0 2.5 0 1 into the our third matrix 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 2.5 0 1. now let us do this multiplication. so that will be equal to, तो सबसे पहले क्या आएगा, 1 0 0 0, next 0 minus 1 0 0. I hope you can see this. again next one will be 0 0 1 0, and at last 0, then plus 5 0 5, then 0, at last 1. so 0 5 0 1. so which one will be the correct? so out of A and B, so that is nothing but option A. so in this way option A will be the correct option. now let us move towards the next. the straight line passing through the origin with direction cosines. so here the direction cosines are given, and that straight line is rotated about x-axis by an angle alpha and about y-axis by an angle beta such that it coincides with z-axis. तो हमें अल्फा और बीटा के वैल्यूज निकालने हैं. सो फॉर दैट वी नो द फॉर्मूला, दैट इज अ cos alpha is nothing but cz by d and cos beta is nothing but d. and what is a d? d is nothing but root of cy square plus cz square. ओके, तो सबसे पहले आपको ये समझना पड़ेगा कि cx cy cz क्या है. सो दैट आर नथिंग बट अ डायरेक्शन कोसाइन. So here the cx is nothing but, so what are the direction cosines? the 1 by 3, cy is nothing but minus 2 by 3, and cz is nothing but 2 by 3. so let us calculate d, that what will be d. now d is nothing but root of cy square plus cz square. okay, now what is a cy square? That is a 4 by 9 plus what is the cz square? That is again 4 by 9, so that will be 8 by 9, and root of 8 by 9 will be what? Okay, so just root 8 by 3. Okay, and you can also write that root 8 as 2 root 2, so that is d will be equal to 2 root 2 by 3. Now the cos alpha is what? Cz by d. Now what is the cz? Cz is 2 by 3, and what is the d? D is nothing but 2 root 2 by 3. So here 2 by 3 will get cancelled, so you will get 1 by root 2. So cos alpha is 1 by root 2, so this implies alpha is 45 degree. You can find out the cos inverse of 1 by root 2, so that will be the 45 degree. तो अल्फा तो हमें मिल गया. नाउ cos बीटा इज इक्वल टू डी, तो इस फॉर्मूले से cos बीटा क्या है हमारा? d. Now what is the d? d is nothing but 2 root 2 by 3. So let us calculate the cos inverse of 2 root 2 by 3, and that will be equal to, so in this case what we have to do, we have to use the calculator. Now here I am using my calculator, so cos inverse 2 root 2 divided by 3, so that will be plus 19.47 degree. So in this way option A will be the correct option. Now the next, the straight, again the same thing is here, but here there is one difference, that is the direction ratios are given, and from that direction ratios what you have to do, first of all you have to find out the direction cosines. So here I will just give the values of cx, cy, cz, and you have to do the remaining on your own, just like previous MCQ. Okay, तो यहाँ पे हमारे direction cosines क्या है? So here direction cosines are 1 to 3, means what? A is 1, B is 2, and C is minus 2. So just find out the cx with the help of the formula, that is a upon root of a square plus b square plus c square. Okay, and that will be nothing but 1 upon root of 1 square means what? 1, 2 square is 4, again minus 2 square is 4, so that will give the 1 by root 9, that is a 1 by 3. So here cx is 1 by 3. Again cy, now cy will be what? B upon root of a square plus b square plus c square, and that is now b is what? 2, and divided by root 1 plus 4 plus 4, and that will be 2 by 3. And by the same way you have to find out cz, that is c upon root a square plus b square plus c square. Now what is the c? C is minus 2. Okay, and the denominator will come as 3. So these are the values of cx, cy, cz. तो cx क्या मिला हमें? 1 by 3, cy क्या मिला? 2 by 3, and cz क्या मिला? minus 2 by 3. And then you can find out the alpha and beta with the help of the previous MCQ. Okay, now let's move towards the next one. So what are the direction cosines of the normal to the plane? So this plane is given, and we know if I have the plane ax plus by plus cz is equal to d, in this case what are the direction ratios? So here direction ratios are denoted by DRS, and what are those? A, B, and C. So what are the direction ratios? A, B, C are the direction ratios. Okay, so here what are the, just compare this equation 2 and equation 1. So you will get the values of A as 2, value of B as 2, and value of C as 1. Okay, and now we know the formula for direction cosines, that is the first is cos alpha, so that is a upon root a square plus b square plus c square. Okay, so now what is a? A is 2. Now a square means what? 4, b square means 4, c square means 1, so that is 2 by root 9, and that is equal to 2 by 3. Again cos beta will be what? That is b upon root a square plus b square plus c square, and that is equal to, now यहाँ पे हमारा b क्या है? Now b is 2 and the denominator will be 3, so cos beta will be 2 by 3. तो पहला 2 by 3 आया, दूसरा भी 2 by 3 आया. Now let us calculate third one, that is cos gamma. Okay, so that is c upon root of a square plus b square plus c square. Now here what will be c? Now here the value of c is 1, so and denominator will be 3, so 1 by 3, so 2 by 3, 2 by 3 and 1 by 3. So in this way option C will be the correct option. Now